Alright, God bless, another day. Technically speaking, another dollar, but hey. Low key though, like with the journey of becoming successful in any type of way, always trust the Lord because your way might not be going the way you're anticipating, but eventually you reach what you want to reach. For like example, you're at this internship thingy for like the school-based, and I was kind of late on it because self-laziness. I couldn't care two fucks about it, but eventually I realized, oh shit, okay, this is very important for me. So I started praying and praying and praying, knocking on doors, saying, hey, can I work at your place, etc., etc. But I mostly got rejected, and it got so bad that at some point I started questioning, yo, God, do you even exist? Like that was how deep I was in sorrow, because like I would get a feeling great if I wouldn't find any type of place to work in. So then this day came that my personal assistant, I guess like school stuff related, made a phone call with this tech company in this very established neighborhood, and I got the place. And I wasn't thinking, okay, it's just gonna be some random like tech company that I'm going to. I didn't realize that I would go there leaving that place with more knowledge, more motivation, and more so-called discipline than I did when I entered there. Because it was surrounded by rich and wealthy people. The neighborhood was well established, and it made me realize, shit, there are levels to this shit. Because I saw houses, like I saw 10, 20, 30 million dollar houses. I was like, damn, there are levels to this shit. And I even spoke to some people, and they're like, yo, you gotta do this, that. I obviously can't mention that here because I don't know why. But yeah, that just makes you like realize, if something doesn't happen, it doesn't happen for a reason. Like there's always a time for everything. You just gotta be patient. You just gotta, trust in God's plan. Even though it might not go with your plan, you just say, fuck it, we ball. You just go with it. And for those people who say that, yeah, but you gotta push, that's kind of true though, that you gotta keep pushing, and then eventually you reach where you want to reach. But even though me, myself, I've not reached what I want to reach yet, I know that I eventually will reach what I want to reach, because I am pushing. Like even this video, I was scared to make videos. Like 3 months ago, I was ashamed to be in front of the camera, but like now I'm just in front of the camera making videos and like posting them, because I realized, I can't be staying at the same position I was 3-4 months ago. I gotta evolve, I gotta ascend. I gotta become a better version of myself, because I know that the future version of myself would probably be doing something like this on a daily basis. So I gotta learn how to start doing this shit now, so that I can catch up to the future version of myself. And that's the thing, like with the mental shit, you gotta do the stuff the future version of yourself would be doing. Like if you imagine yourself as what top salesperson, you gotta be actively trying to get better at sales. Cold calling is probably one of the most toughest things to start, because it's not easy. Like even I was scared to cold call for like a long time. Kept saying, oh, what if this doesn't work, or what about the language barrier, because I cold call in both languages, English and in German. So yeah, I skipped German because I always thought that's gonna be difficult, but I eventually realized that, you know what, I just gotta ball with it and learn by failure. And I can just say, cold calling, it's fun when you get used to it. Like pitching, yeah, and dodging the gatekeepers, yeah, but then eventually like landing those clients, that's the hard part that I still struggle with. I can mention what I still struggle with, because I'm not that far out compared to what your friends say. Don't listen to them if they say, yo, I think it's a bad idea. Okay, it depends on the situation, of course, but if you like pitching your business to them, I don't know why you would do that, but if you like pitching your business to them or trying to put them on, and they say, yo, I don't know about that, sounds safe, then just leave it be. Don't let that shit affect you, because the moment you take that shit to heart, your work will slow down, because you're wondering, oh, my friends told me not to do this, my friends told me not to do that, but just leave whatever they say in the gutter. I'm not gonna lie, just focus on yourself and your self-development, because at the end of the day, it's your life, not theirs. Same thing with your parents. Oh, sorry, I haven't drank water. I told it. It's the same thing with your parents. If they're telling you to do a specific thing, or if like, for example, if your parents are not supportive of the thing you're doing, then I guess it's gonna be that way. Like, my parents are kind of supportive. I'm grateful for that. But I know some people who their parents know they're not supportive, and I'm like, no, get a real job and all that. Online money is fake. And I'm like, damn, online money is fake. Like, how deep in the system do you have to be to think that online money is fake? In my opinion, online money is the future, and there's a lot of money to be made online, because nowadays everything is being transitioned into being online, like online shopping, etc., like e-commerce and all that BS. So for a person to say that online money is fake, it's just sad, in my opinion. But yeah, you just ball, you just say, nah, I'm just gonna continue doing what I'm doing, and even if you get kicked out, you don't quit, because what, you gotta prove them right by stopping and getting a real job? Nah. And another thing is that if you are going on this journey, I would recommend like not going after the materialistic stuff first. Just think about improving yourself and getting better at the skill that you're trying to develop, instead of, oh, how much money can I make out of this? How much money can I make out of that? That was my mindset 2 months ago, till I realized if I just keep chasing the money, it's not really as if I have my own business, it's as if the business owns me. So it's just skill based. The better your skill gets, the higher you can leverage it, the better clients you get, and the more referrals you can get. And another thing, it's kind of difficult to mention like topics in my head, but if you do start this, it's not gonna be easy. Like, for those who say that, yeah, it's just to click some buttons around, BS. It's not true. There's a lot of mental, psychological shit that goes down in this. You have to be very delusional. Like, you have to convince yourself that it is possible, that if others, the best mindset in my opinion is that if other people could do it, why can't I? Like, if other people could be successful in one thing, why can't I? Because like, well, we're all humans. Some might have the advantage of connection, some might have the advantage of being raised in a wealthy family and started the business from there, and some, like me, came from the absolute nothing. Yeah. I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Like, I got nothing else to say for now. Just put your faith in God, and don't do drugs. Peace out.